With everything that's gone on with Tom Brady throughout this entire offseason, retiring, then unretiring, then all the rumors about the Miami Dolphins coming to play, and now the most recent reports over the last week is that he and Gisele are actually having marital problems surrounding his decision to come back and play for one more season with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With all of this stuff going on, people are really wondering, what is Tom Brady going to sound like when he returns for his podcast, his Let's Go podcast, and what is he going to talk about? And if you are a Tom Brady fan, or if you just want Tom Brady performing at his best to make the NFL entertaining, you probably liked what he had to say. Tom Brady, I'm out there to prove I'm still capable of leading the Bucs to a championship. Now, Tom Brady, that's the one thing that people are concerned about. Is his head going to be in the game? For Tom Brady to come out there and not rest on his laurels and continue to say he's got a chip on his shoulder, just like he's done for over 20 plus years in the NFL, that's a pretty positive thing for a lot of NFL fans. He gets asked about his career. He says, yes, I have a lot to prove. I've got a lot to prove this year. I'm out there to prove I'm still capable of leading a team to a championship. And he also spoke a little bit about why he made the decision to unretire. Jim Nantz asked him the question, you came back after retiring for a short period because you said there's unfinished business. What exactly would that be after winning 7 Super Bowls? That's a pretty fair question for Tom Brady, but he says he still owes something to Tampa and his teammates. Well, I just felt like I had a little left, and I want to give it a shot. And I owed it to my teammates and our great coaches and our whole organization. Now, the one thing that was pretty apparent during this interview was that Gisele was not mentioned at all. Now, Tom Brady talked about his family, he talked about his kids, he talked about his parents, he talked about basically everything except Gisele, which all the reports out there, they had a big epic fight. She's kind of spending some time away from him right now. Not like, oh, they're getting divorced, but a pretty serious fight from what everybody can tell. And he did mention this on the podcast. During Monday's episode, Brady spoke out about the ebbs and flows of life in the wake of the Page 6 report in which the Bucs quarterback is said to have sparred with Gisele. As you get older, life changes quite a bit. There's different responsibilities that take form in your life. There's different perspective you gain. When I was 25, all I did was think about football. That was my life. It was eat, drink, sleep, football, because it was my profession and my career. Over time, other priorities develop because you change and evolve through life and you grow in different ways. You take on these different responsibilities of family, commitment, so forth. You commit time and energy to those things. Again, not mentioning Gisele at all in this interview, which seemed a little strange to everybody considering so much of it was focused on family, was focused on his kids, was focused on his parents and things like that. No mention of Gisele. But you gotta love what you do here from Tom Brady, still with a chip on his shoulder, still wants to go out there and show the world that even if you doubt him, even if there's stuff going on, even if there's drama surrounding him, he wants to go out there and shut everybody the fuck up and show that he can still do it. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.